Hello, willkommen, bienvenidos to VR Vertigo. Now, I've just done a video on my other channel, no access required, about how Genie is problematic for gaming. There will be bodies, casualties along the way, both individual and corporate. But in the end, when all's said and done, it'll be fine. But what does this potential technology mean for VR? Because VR, I think, is the future of gaming. It's where gaming is headed. It's just a shame that the other large companies, the AAA companies, haven't quite got their heads around that yet. They should be investing right now if they want to get ahead. They could lead the market. Instead, their lack of vision means that they're just going to lag behind. VR needs input, all the input it can get, and I wonder about Genie. Now, I'm not a developer or a programmer, but I am a gamer. And frankly, that's the greatest qualification one requires to opine on such matters. VR suffers from a couple of problems, not insurmountable. We've seen with games like Resident Evil Village that the AAA experience is possible. But when you consider what VR technology has done, what it has become, it really is rather incredible that you can get 2 TV screens strapped to your face and games running. But it's not enough. It needs more. It needs a boost, a leg up. Because the AAA experience, like the summit of an unattainable mountain, is visible at a distance. And technologies like Google Genie could effectively be our Sherpa to do all the heavy lifting. Currently we have lots of little tricks up our sleeve. Foveated rendering, PSSR, or PISSA as it's colloquially known in the VR community. But as they say, the squeeze is worth the juice. The effort that we put in now will see VR climb that unattainable mountain to reach the summit. And when we get there, we can enjoy the view in VR. But no, it seems that these technologies have a cachet all of their own. AI, in its endeavour to become legitimate, is determined to be the diamonds and the pearls. Why should it bother itself with such trifles as VR? Well, I'll tell you why. Because AI is nothing more than a glorified hammer. I make this point on my other channel, and I've made it previously. AI's place in our grand scheme of things is quite simply to glorify the human creative endeavour, to complement it, not to replace it. But what if there's a world in which Google Genie can be used to program VR games? Where AAA companies are currently failing us, maybe AI could take the weight, narrow the gap, decrease the distance. It's an interesting thought, and one which yet remains to be explored. But if you were to ask me, Mark, would you want all VR games to be AI built, designed by AI, written by AI? No. No, I wouldn't. Maybe it's my age, but I think personally there is no substitute for human creativity. The spark that makes us divine isn't in a machine, at least not yet. Machines will be able to replicate us, but never be us. And so the question presents itself: what are we as humanity? What are we as individuals? What are we as gamers willing to settle for? True creativity or a pale imitation? Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe and share, it really would help the channel. And so until next time, this is me saying goodbye. Toodle pip.